this bill, which shows that this Tea Party Congress will make
So
the tough choice.
you guys can't see it because we're covering it, but this is Representative Hank Johnson, a Democrat from Georgia. So he's a congressional representative of Georgia's 4th district. That means he's elected, and he's the federal government's he's the representative of the people from that district to the federal government.
Yep.
Guam
keep
gonna
children's
tip
birthday
over.
parties on schedule and give industries that rely on helium the lift that they deserve. Imagine, Mr. Speaker, a world without balloons.
What?
What? Imagine there's no balloons.
So, instead of using helium for scientific research and medical uses, let's use it for birthday balloons. That's kind of a foolish thing to say.
We're running out of helium, y'all.
Do they
Balloons
float?
are the top
No.
priority.
No, they don't float. Ain't no fucking balloons, bitch.
Georgie walks away. Pennywise starves. The end.
You know what? This guy's existence really is kind of beautiful, though, because the hardcore idiots have representation in the governing body. You know what I mean? The people that worry about, like, I ain't gonna go to Hawaii because there are too many people there, the island gonna tip over. They have a representative. You know what I mean? Like, they have a guy.
Yes, that is good.
How can we make sure that the injustice of there being no helium for comedians to get that high-pitched voice?
Oh yeah, man! What a fucking national tragedy it would be if another fucking comedian or bad YouTube celeb didn't inhale a bunch of fucking helium and do the Minnie Mouse voice, man. What a fucking loss to our culture.
The flag should fly at half staff.
It really should.
You know, I mean, seriously, some bad comedians on YouTube are not going to be able to fucking suck that much more.
That we all hold near and dear to our hearts.
Yeah,
No!
do, man.
What?
I tell you what, man, when I'm on my
helium!
deathbed, my mind is going to be filled with them times somebody inhaled some helium and talked in a slightly higher pitched voice, man. Remember all them times?
I really can imagine you dying now, Paul. It's like that time. Oh, that time with the helium, man. That was so beautiful.
TJ sucked some of the helium out the balloon. And his voice was all high pitched, man. Oh, life was beautiful.
Them's was good times.
It was the best days of my life.
Imagine a world without balloons.
A dark world.
Today, the House has chosen
like fucking Mordor.
to just simply float
Imagine a
above
world
it
where
all.
islands tipped over because too many people live on one side of it. Like, this guy's filled with an imaginative worlds. A balloonless society.
He sees the world through very childlike eyes, doesn't he?
Really?
A dystopian future without balloons.
I think his understanding of physics comes from cartoons.
You know what though, TJ? We're missing one group. What about the people with balloon fetishes? What's gonna happen to those people, man?
Oh shit!
Is he gonna bring those fucking sufferers up?
What about the people who love to rub balloons on their naked body before they can get an erection? What are they gonna do?
Oh shit! Maybe we found the real reason why he's fighting for this.
He goes back into his hotel room. He's got balloons and prostitutes everywhere.
And finally, we're going to do something for the American people, and we should all pat ourselves on the back for that. Too often lately, this body has sat deflated. Not for a lack of hot air.
Oh my god,
Oh
this
my
is fucking...
God.
This guy,
For lack of hot air.
this guy is going to get a pension and unlimited health care on the public dime for the rest of his life. Even if
He needs it.
Even if he loses the next election that he's in, he still gets it. All you have to do is serve one term.
Like whoever's presiding over this should have broken house rules and been like, sir, you've given what is possibly the dumbest speech that's ever been given in this great house. Can you spare us the deflation wrap up? We are all deflated.
Yeah.
We used to be flying high, but all the air's been left out of society. And now we're just flabby on the ground.
I'd rather
Like,
listen to John Boehner's drunken ramblings, you know?
John Boner.
Yeah, at least he might cry or
A
something.
boner.
Imagine a world with no balloons.
Comedians won't be able to make funny
But
voices.
seriously, ladies and gentlemen, unlike a noble element,
Is this like a
House
comedy routine? But
has failed
seriously,
to
folks.
act on Americans' real concerns. There are serious reasons to support this bill, and I do look forward to supporting it. The substance of this bill is not...
Well, that was retarded.
Imagine a world without balloons.
Sounds like a premise for a really terrible movie.
Yeah.
In a world.
With no helium. Comedians are at a loss for what to do. Oh, knock, knock! Oh. Suck some helium or something, man! Boo! Where's the helium voice, man? I came out here, I paid $20, I've been drinking all night, no helium? Boo!
There needs to be a dystopian future, too. There, like riots in the street, gunfire, people like just fighting for the helium so their kids can have a nice birthday party.
Okay, I'm imagining a world without balloons, and kind of looks the same as this one. Balloons really are not that important, turns out.
Well, they are.